Hi, it's Mark Owen from Moose Marketing and PR, the editor of Punchline Magazine. Welcome to Punchline Talks. Today I'm joined by Steph Ranssin, who's the owner of Domine16 on Regent Street in Cheltenham. Hi, good morning, Steph.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much. Thanks for joining us today. Can you tell me, please, all about Domine16, what type of food you do? And I've got some pickies that you sent over to us so I can share on screen here as well. Can you tell us about your restaurant, cafe, please?
Yeah, well, thank you very much for having me today. That's really nice and exciting. So currently we'll be opening on the 17th of May because unfortunately we are located on Regent Street, so it's a bit tricky to get tables outside. I could, with the new sort of regulation, I could have table outside, but not enough for me to unfollow my staff. So located on 16 Regent Street, so not so far from Everyman Theatre. So it's a bit of a crazy idea. I opened in April 2019 and our focus is on cheese. So we do souffle, we do cheese and charcuterie, we do fondue. Fondue is our big thing, is our signature. We do one with bacon, one with truffle, and I always try to come up with new ideas and new flavors. So really that's, and we're quite relaxed. We like all sorts of cheese. So it's not mainly, well, as you can hear, I'm French. It's not mainly French. We do have lots of French cheeses, English cheeses, because I have to admit they're absolutely beautiful. The passion you get from the cheesemaker in England is really, really good. I mean, what they do as new work is really insane. And then obviously what could match nicely with cheese is wine. So we do have a lovely range of wine. We've got some ports. We also do, your usual spirits, but we really a big emphasis on wine.
Sorry about my phone going off. It made me jump terribly. It looks absolutely delicious, and it must mean you. So you haven't been going very long before, obviously, the pandemic struck. What was that like for you? You obviously invested an awful lot of money into the business. How did that feel suddenly locking down?
Yeah, it was pretty scary. Let's say, because already when you open your business, you know you're gonna risk your money and your time and all of that. So that's fine. You totally agree with that. That's absolutely no problem. But then when you've got something like a pandemic coming to you, like when we were shy of 2 year been opening, shy of 1 year been opening, it was a bit of a very frustrating because it was, if we would, well, luckily it was still open. What would have been very frustrating is to be able to be closed, and that would have been due to a pandemic and not about us putting the hard work behind it. So that would have been my massive frustration.
Yes, I can see that really, because you don't mind, I suppose, failure. It's
Yeah.
your fault if you haven't put the effort in, if you haven't done the right menu, your staff haven't done the right service. But to having to close a business for no fault of your own would be extremely difficult.
Oh, I would have. Yeah, that would have. Yeah, that would have been insane. I think I would have like, ah.
How much, if you don't mind me asking, how much money do you think you've lost during the pandemic? And what have you been doing in between?
So I'm a positive person, so I try to not think how much money I lose. I try to think about how much money I didn't make. So that's how I see it. It's hard to say, but to be honest with you, if we didn't have the help from the government and the bounce back loan, and then me as well pinching from my potential wedding fund, I think we would have not still be there.
No. How many
So
staff do you have, and were they furloughed the whole time?
all my stuff been furloughed, even my part-timer, even my I call them my minion, all my little minion, they've been furloughed. We all been keeping in touch through our little WhatsApp group. And it's funny because they're like, oh, you know what? Actually, I can't wait to go back to work. So it's very nice. So everybody's been furloughed, and I'm so happy because I called them not long ago just to catch up on each on their own, and they're all ready to work. So I'm excited.
That's fantastic. And how useful has this turf been for you? Turf on turf
So,
on
you
turf.
know, I think I joined Turf like right at the beginning when we started as like a WhatsApp group, and it was a good support mentally to see that you're not the only one with the same fear, and it's been really great because you know, isn't essentially people say, oh yeah, you compete. So no, we're not really. We all do food, we all do drinks. So and then we got all our own identity. So it's been really, really good group support to share information, suppliers. You know, if anything, like someone, oh, I'm out, I'm missing a staff. Can someone send me someone? Or you've got, you know, whatever. A whisk I can borrow or something, you know, people like help each other. That's really good. And then also like all the, I would say, when we're pushing something forward or when we come together, like we did for the very, very first auction, that was really, that's very, very cool, I think.
And have you got an auction price still available?
So yes, so this week I've got an auction price available. It's a cheese and wine, well, cheese and drink tasting for 6 people that will include 7 cheeses, so 7 different type of cheese and 7 different drinks. So that will include some port, some white, some red, some rosé wine, and probably some bubbly. So yeah, I'm quite excited because obviously I'll be hosting and talking about, you know, I'm very passionate when it comes to food and drinks. So I'll be talking through and guiding the people about it, and then I'm sure they will leave very, very happy.
So unfortunately, it sounds right up my street because I like cheese and I like wine. So there we go, and I like good company. So you know, I can see me putting a bid in already, Steph. Okay,
Oh,
I've got to go because we've got to wrap up this thing, but I can't go without asking you. You're from outside Paris originally. How long have you lived in the Cheltenham area, and how did you
uh,
get into this?
I will say between 15 plus years. Yeah. So Cotswold, mostly the Cotswold, and then gradually made myself into a Cheltenham. So it's all about working in nice, beautiful hotels, and you know, suddenly happening in Cheltenham as well.
And you fell in love with the place and decided to stay.
Oh gosh, yeah, I feel like Cheltenham is my home.
I think that's what happens to most of us, actually. So we come to the area, fall in love with the county, and never leave.
Exactly.
And with that, Steph, so nice to see you. So nice to meet you. All the very best when you reopen, and hopefully we'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks ever so much for joining Punchline Talks today.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.